All right, y'all. We got the legendary AJ.
Legendary.
What is it? AJ what?
AJ Cuts Pro.
AJ Cuts Pro on Instagram. He is going to do a haircut demonstration for us today. Last minute client. His client that we were supposed to film was a no call, no show.
Yeah.
So for all you guys that do no call, no shows, just know it really hurts your barber's feelings.
Blocked.
So what are you doing? What kind of haircut you get?
What are we doing today?
Same thing. Just I think wherever the part is, hard part, take about an inch off the top, fade it in the back, pretty tight on the sides.
Number 2, right? Was it a 3 or 2?
It was a 2.
Gotcha. Cool. So your hard part, number 2 on the sides, tapered out in the back, and a little bit of a trim off the top.
Cool.
Yeah. With his hair, I'll start with the section. I'm gonna cut the top first, just make sure that, cause he got this cowlick here, so I wanna address that first, cause if you cut it too short, it's gonna be a lot of problems.
Gotcha.
And I'm just sectioning it to the way the hair wants to go, not forcing it to do something it doesn't want to do, as natural as possible. You done for today, Kurt? You still gotta go in.
Downtown, Saturday morning.
Gotcha.
Lake Phase in the building. Guys, we got a feature, another star, another YouTube barber. That's Fawn Station. Let Fawns know how you feel, man. Let Fawns know how you feel about him. Not showing up on you. You supposed to cut him, right?
I like this one. You know what I'm saying? I respect.
Oh, come on, you being nice, bro. You supposed to be like, bro, you did me dirty.
This right here. That's he got a lot going on.
They got a lot going on. You know, Fawns.
Yeah, he supposed to be here.
So you doing block graduation all the way through?
Yep. And we're gonna split.
Do you prefer block graduation over clip over comb?
Yeah. Sometimes, like at the end, after it's dry, I'll go back in with clip over comb just to clean up anything that I see. But for especially shorter lengths like this, where it's gonna be a 3 as a base.
Yeah.
It's just easy to just go right into it.
Go right into it, right? Shout out to Josh O.P.
Yes, sir. That's Josh's system, that DFS.
It was snowing when I left Missouri yesterday. It was decent. I got burnt a little bit.
I'm loving being able to film as opposed to having the camera and making sure while I'm cutting, like I can get all the angles here. I need to hire somebody just to film for me.
On this side, because he combs it this way, I over direct the front hair out so that there's enough length to reach.
Yep.
And then on this,
that's a good tip.
Yeah, on this side, in the back here, I start no elevation, and then when I start getting into the sides, I kind of elevate a little bit.
Yep. Why do you elevate it?
It creates less of weight line compared to when you're doing block graduation. That's building weight.
Yep.
And when you're elevating, it's taking weight away. So when this comes over, you don't want it to be too bulky.
Yep. It's nuggets, guys.
Yes, sir. Too far out, I'm coming closer to the head so that this hair combs over and it stays.
Got it. So like where on this side you over directed it.
Over directed so it reaches, but this side I don't want.
This side
I don't want too much hair laying over here.
Yeah, because you want it to kind of graduate more, right?
Yeah.
Less bulk.
And we go right into the top, and I'm just gonna cut an inch off, like you said. You just match it from that section that you just created.
Yep.
And now kind of texture it rather than just cut straight.
And you texture it so it doesn't have like a hard line, right?
Yeah, it creates more of a softer look when it comes over. It's similar like with clip over comb too. Like when you do it with that, it creates more of a textured look rather than with just going in with the shears.
How long do you typically, if we're not filming, just a regular day at the shop, how long do you usually take on this haircut?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes?
Yeah, we got our slots at 30 and then 45 with the beard.
Just so you guys know, man, Mondays are typically your busiest day, right?
Monday and Saturdays, yeah.
Monday and Saturdays.
Monday, it's typically just me and Luke in here. So a lot of walk-ins, we kind of just split it up.
Yep.
I average about between 10 to 13 on Mondays.
And then Saturdays a little bit more?
Yeah, that's actually around the same, but Saturdays, I don't know, people tip more.
They're in a good mood. They're about to go out. They're about to step
weekend,
out.
You know? And then on this side, I'm just matching the top to the sides.
How's it for you, Lake Phase? If y'all don't follow Lake Phase, man, make sure y'all go follow him on the IG and on the YouTube. Is it similar to you, Mondays and Saturdays? Or
I don't work Monday. I work Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah. So do you have like a day during the week that's really like stand out to you?
Thursday, Friday.
Just
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday?
Saturday, I like to. I'm trying to do stuff. I don't work 8 to 12.
Yeah, you got options, but don't skip it, man. Y'all gotta get booked first. Some of you guys want options the day you graduate barber school. Doing it backwards, man. Supposed to be grinding, be hungry, earn the options. All right, so now you got number 3.
Number 3, and I'm coming right where I did the block graduation. I'm just coming straight off the head.
Yep.
I'm just letting the guard kind of fade into the top.
And the low pros are those your preferred clipper right now? Look like those are the only ones you got on the. Oh no, you got the.
I got seniors over there. I've been using the Octanes a lot.
Man, the Octanes are goated, bro. Those are amazing. So this is his setup right here. You got the FX3 shaver, two skeletons. One of these is like.
These is for balling out, and these are for line up. This one's set closer than that one.
Gotcha.
So this way I don't have a hard time taking that ball line out. The low pros are good. The battery life on them, they're not as great as I was hoping them to be.
I was hoping for. You heard that, Dennis? That's one thing I like about some of these clipper companies, man. They definitely tuning in and listening to the community got to say. It ain't got to be all negative. It could be constructive, but definitely be honest.
And I kind of just run through this fast because you can come back with shear over comb after to detail any spots that you miss. What's most important when you're cutting time like that is the system that you use. A lot of people are just too focused on detail right away.
Yeah.
Where if you just bust through the system, you got extra time to really refine everything and make sure it's good.
When it's a busy day in the shop, though, do you get distracted? Because I used to fall behind when all the chairs, when it was booming in the shop, and we're talking sports and all that. Man, it's easy to get distracted and fall behind.
Cut and talk. A lot of people, they shut the clipper off and they be like, messing with everybody else. Like, nah, you got to cut and talk. We're going to go down to a number 2. I go in close first and then just see how it reacts. I feel like with his type of hair color, it's kind of easy to just fade right into that number 3. Especially if you follow the shape of the guard. A lot of people, they'll come in this way, but if you just hold it there, it's naturally doing that. And obviously, his haircut ain't nothing crazy or ball fade or anything like that, but these cuts in the shop are the money makers. Something that if you're running behind, you got Kurt next, gets a number 2 on the sides, you could bang that cut out in 20 minutes, catch up again.
You're not supposed to be saying that in front of the customers.
Listen, that's all right. I don't want to be here anymore. You're gonna have to.
See?
There you go.
Everybody wants to be in and out.
Right.
It's funny you say that because a lot of barbers, they think that clients want you to spend forever on their hair.
I need to get in and out.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. I don't want to sit in your chair for an hour.
Yeah, when my back starts hurting, get me out of here. The last time Fonz cut my hair, that took like 5 hours.
Oh damn! Why you gonna put Fonz out there?
Hey,
Fonz likes to film.
The haircut came off fire.
Fonz don't just like to cut detail. He likes to film detail.
Oh yeah.
He likes every shot to be like exactly how he wants it. All right, what are you doing now?
Start the back taper. I don't know, for whatever reason, I've been doing this system. I kind of get bored every once in a while, so I'll just try to switch it up and do different things. So I start with the Octanes with the 5-0, then I'll skip. I'll go from that to a 0A, to the 1A, and then the 1, and then I'll just blend it down from the top. Like too, with detachable blades, if you have all the right guards, the fade's definitely super smooth.
So like, what are you using right now? The 1?
The 0A.
0A.
Which is like a blade open.
I used to use the 1. Well, the 1's a blade open, depending on what clipper you use, right?
True.
So I used to use the 1, and then I would use the 3-aught, and just kind of use the corners to blend into the 1. And then if I needed the 0A, I would use that for detail.
I kind of just go up to the 1A, because I don't, for whatever reason, the 1.5 doesn't fade into the 2 how I want it.
Yeah. So the 1A is more like a number 1 guard.
It's like a 1 guard, yeah. So
number 1 guard.
I'll do a 1A. I'll use the metal 2, and then I'll do like a 1 open, and then anything in between, I'll use the 1 to detail it.
Yeah, it's already blending in.
Yeah, it's quick too.
Yeah,
that's another technique to save time.
All right, so now you're going
the number 1 open.
Or use a brush or mostly just comb?
Mostly just a comb. I'll just use like the fine tooth section. See, I leave this for last just to see like the gradients.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the line, and then I'll take that off.
It's funny, anytime I do a YouTube video where I leave the hair there, people get mad about it. They don't understand that it helps you see the gradients because it adds contrast on the other side.
They be hating on everything, man. So like this bulk right here, I'm gonna come in with clipper over comb.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put the hard part in right now, and then dry his hair out a little bit. I like the detail when the hair is dry. It's gonna show you any mistakes that are there. What they say, dry hair don't lie, or something like that. Yeah. Dry don't lie. And on my hard parts, I always do both sides of the line. Make sure it comes out sharp. And I like to do clip over comb with the blade open, just for a little bit of a safety measure.
I don't know if you remember why. I used to take them on YouTube and consider me to do a youth ableist Michigan story. I was like, why ableist tag me?
Yeah.
And then I went to it and it named Agile.
He sent you something?
Well, he was like, what do you want? I told him, and then
Some sea salt spray.
Okay.
It gives a little bit of a hold, nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna just rough dry a little bit and then clear out that bulk.
How long you had that Dyson? It looked like it used to be painted.
4 years? Yeah, I got like my thumb mark right there.
It looked like it used to be painted.
Painted? What do you think, I stole yours?
Still looking for my Dyson.
That thing's in a museum somewhere.
What kind of brush is that?
It's a YS Park vent brush.
Okay, YS Park. Any tips you can give for blow drying?
I always start on the cowlick just to get that area flat, and then everything when I blow dry, I bring it forward.
You're mostly trying to do it to dry the hair.
I'm just drying, yeah. I don't really be styling like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you definitely can, pick it up like that, kind of just scoop it.
Give it some volume.
Yeah.
How often would you say you get your hair cut, sir?
About every 4 weeks.
Every 4 weeks. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
It's my ice cream store.
Ice cream stores. Oh, cool. Which one?
Called Bright Ice.
Nice. You guys were open through the pandemic and everything?
Yeah, we did great.
You could obviously clip over comb or thinning shears, but if you take it here,
You kind of want to be careful because that's like in the cowlick area, right?
yeah, of course. Another way to remove some bulk by elevating upwards, and then you're gonna see the 2 shortest pieces. So when you cut it,
Oh, yeah.
still leaves enough bulk to where it's not poking up, but it's not super bulky.
Yeah.
There's no it's all, everything's money. I think you're gonna see a big push towards the center of the state, like north of Wesley Chapel. It's tough.
When we moved down here, after we moved into our complex, they was on a 2.5-year wait list.
Problem is, you know what kind of income it takes to support 1.6 million? A lot.
How's
You're
that
gonna
look?
see a lot more multi-generation together. Yeah, looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, Jake. Ooh, wow, I caught that. Not slip.
That was almost 7 years of bad luck right there. Damn.
All right, thank you so much for letting us film, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And what was the ice cream shops again?
Bright Ice.
Bright Ice. Go check them out, guys. Hey, Jay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All
All right,
set.
y'all. Y'all go show love.
Nice.
Headlines Barbers.